Hey guys, welcome back to Reality Charm. Today, we're diving into everything that's been happening with the Sister Wives cast this October 2025, Janelle, Christine, Meri, Kody, and some of the kids. And trust me, this month's updates have been wild. Therapy confessions, new businesses, family shade, and even a few surprise mentions. So let's get right into it and start with Janelle, who is officially in her new era in North Carolina. She's been sharing progress on her brand new home build. We're talking foundation, framing, and now finally floors. This is really Janelle's new start. She's been wanting to build a house for years, and you can tell she's finally super happy to be doing her own thing. No word yet on when Tata Farms will open, but let's be honest, Janelle has so many side hustles anyway, and she's added another one to the list this month. She just launched a new business called Second Chapter Coaching. It's a community focused on thriving in your next phase of life and basically manifesting the life you deserve. Kind of like life coaching, I guess. It's kind of giving Meri's Worthy Up vibes, not gonna lie. It seems very similar. She's even offering a masterclass, which I think is pretty bold to call yourself like a master at second chapters. Would you buy a course or join a community like that? Let me know in the comments. Meanwhile, Janelle's old Las Vegas home is actually back on the market. And get this, it's listed for almost double what she sold it for in 2019. Remember when Kody convinced everyone to move to Flagstaff on the pretense that Vegas was at the peak of the market? Yeah, this kind of proves that he was so very wrong. And honestly, we love when Kody's wrong and proved wrong, right? So that I thought was interesting. Janelle's son Gabe just turned 24 this month, and Janelle shared how proud she is of him. He's been adulting pretty hard lately. He moved to a new city, which we think is Chicago, and he's building his own life over there. And Maddie got real on her Instagram this month. In a Q&A in October 10th, she opened up about her relationship with her dad, saying that yes, she's seen a professional therapist on and off, and it's helped her a lot. She even said anyone from complex family dynamics could benefit from therapy. She also said something that I thought was really deep. She said that your dad telling lies about you to the entire world, teaches you boundaries real quick. And fans praised her for being honest and being real. And she ended up saying she's still learning to see him for who he is, even if he didn't know how to show up. So Maddie's dealing with it. I find this really sad that their relationship deteriorated this much. And it was so bad when Kody called her basically the family gossip last season. Obviously, that really hurt, and for good reason. Now on to Christine, who's been pretty unfiltered lately. She admitted she felt like slapping Janelle after Janelle bragged about having more of the grandkids around her. Christine said it made her feel really bad and left out, especially since her son Peyton had just moved to North Carolina to be closer to Janelle's family. So yeah, I think there is some growing distance between Christine and Janelle, who were really BFFs during their breakup period, but less so now. Christine also rebranded her whole Instagram. She is now the Christine Woolley. I'm not sure why she did that because her other account, Christine Brown, had like 1.5 million Instagram followers, so there must be some real reason why she had to get a new account. No idea, maybe she got hacked, or no, she didn't because she's still posting on it. But either way, fans are still waiting to hear whether Aspen had her baby yet because Christine's been super quiet about it. Aspen still lives close to her mom, and so do Isabel and Truly obviously is at home. Peyton and McKelty are both in North Carolina now, and Gwen's holding it down in Flagstaff. Speaking of McKelty, She dropped a bombshell on her live stream recently. She said, "When I was younger, Dad was affectionate, but as I grew up, I had to earn it." That line kind of went viral. It blew up on TikTok and Reddit. It's kind of like a sad admission, honestly, how Kody's love seems conditional to his kids. And honestly, that just makes me sad. But as fans, we see it too. Next up, Meri. Meri spent part of October in New York City visiting one of her best friends, sharing that it was all sunshine and rainbows and that they spent the day catching up after years apart. She looked really happy traveling in New York City. She also revisited a place that's deeply meaningful to her, where after a devastating loss 18 years ago, and I'm interpreting this as the miscarriage, she decided to start therapy. She said that moment changed her entire outlook on life. It's one of the few times Meri has really talked about it and reflected on it on social media. Meri also continues to be absolutely obsessed with her dog Zona, like that's basically her child at this point. No updates on a new man yet. But we've been seeing a lot of tease about dating on the show, so I don't know if they're waiting for a big reveal, like a public declaration of love or something. But, she's teasing more worthy up events, so maybe that's her focus right now. She did go on a podcast recently where she admitted that she and Christine still don't talk, but that she's open to healing relationships. It's been over a decade of tension, so we'll see if that ever happens, but we should not hold our breath. As for her child, Leon, Meri keeps things still very private, but she did respond to a fan saying Leon's doing amazing, just living their best life. So we love that for them. Okay, so now we need to talk about Kody. There's actually a lot to talk about. So Kody's time on Special Forces is actually sparking a lot of random tea, and not from fans, from castmates themselves. On Gia Giudice's podcast, she and one of Kody's co-stars, Ravi, talked about his behavior during filming. Apparently, Kody was so intense and fit that they thought he might be on something. Ravi joked that Kody was running up and down a hill like better than professional athletes, which is crazy, and props to him for that. He also said that he kind of gave 12-year-old boy vibes, doing handstands for warm-ups and, blurting everything that came to mind. Gia even said that he was super advanced physically, but that kind of made him not always the best team player. Sounds familiar. It's exactly what I would have assumed. What's interesting is Gia had this theory that Kody always wanted someone to look after because maybe he missed being in the father role, which is super ironic considering how distant he's been from most of the kids. But the real shocker came when Kody posted something about training and his oldest son, Logan, yes, Logan, the perfect oldest son, commented, "Hell yeah, get after it, Dad." Fans freaked out, thinking it might be the first public sign of maybe reconciliation between Logan and Kody. We don't even know if they're estranged, though. We don't know what that relationship's like, to be honest with you. Logan's never said anything about it, so seems like they're okay if Logan's commenting on his Instagram. And one of Kody's fellow contestants also not contestants, he was actually like the leader, the sergeant or something. He told Page Six that Kody reminded him of a crazy professor, and that at one point he was making weird noises at the top of a hill, like classic Kody behavior. But honestly, props where they're due. Being one of the fittest guys on the show at like 56 years old is super impressive. So overall, 2025 has been a month of transitions. If you're watching Sister Wives for years, it's wild to see how much their lives have changed. And yes, I do have a full recap of season 1 in my playlist, but it's just crazy to me. So tell me in the comments, whose update surprised you the most this month? Was it Janelle's new business, McKelty's statement, or Logan actually commenting something nice to his dad? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell because I'll be continuing to break down more episodes and updates for Sister Wives. And thank you in advance for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye, guys.